Hey there, it's Stefan Ciencio, and in this video we're going to be going over the overview of the system for the Blogi course. So at first I want to welcome you. So just to go over a little bit of the basics, Blogi is a system based around blogging. This may scare you upon first hearing it, but it really shouldn't. The reason being, you actually don't have to write a single blog post if you follow the system. Now you can write blog posts in the beginning to save money, and maybe this is something you actually want to do. But if you don't want to write any blog posts, then this is no different than any other super easy system online, because you can think of it as arbitrage. Because you can literally spend $5 on a blog post, maybe 5 to 10, and you can turn it into as much as $1,000 plus for each blog post. So a general rule of thumb is that you can create more and more blog posts, which theoretically will yield more and more money. Now, obviously, there are steps to take to make sure that the blog posts you are creating are going to actually bring you a return. And that's something that we are going to be covering in detail as we go through the course. I just want to make sure that you have an idea of the system. So let's take a quick look at the bird's eye view. This is like if we're looking down at the system so you can understand the system at a high level. So first we need to pick a niche, right? We need to know what kind of content are we going to be putting out there. Secondly, you're going to develop a blog around that niche. Thirdly, you're going to add content to that blog. These are your blog posts, these are your money pages, whatever you want to call them. Fourth is you're going to add monetization to those blog posts. Basically, this is going to be how you're actually going to make money from these blog posts. Fifth is we're going to now circulate these blog posts or money pages, whatever you want to call them, via the traffic channels. So when you go and do this, this is when you're going to start creating that system that's going to start yielding returns on these blog posts. And then number 6 is you're going to rinse and repeat creating more money pages. That's the overview of the system. I created a little diagram here. Clearly, I'm not an artist, as you can see. But I just want to make sure it's clear, and I'll go through it one by one just to make sure it makes sense. So let's start with posts, right? These are the money pages. We're going to be creating these, and they're going to be hosted on this blog. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to make this blog, and you're going to attach your posts to it. You can stack these as many as you want, but I made 3 just to show an example. And then you're going to drive traffic to these posts, okay? We're going to drive traffic to these posts. Once we do that, that traffic is going to flow through the whole system. It's, someone who comes in on post 1 might also go to post 2, might also go to post 3, might also go to post 4. And down the road, people are going to know what your blog is, and then you're going to also get traffic directly to your blog, and that could create additional traffic, which will now go to post 1, post 2, post 3. So you could have traffic coming in from both ends, in from your blog and in from your posts. But we start with the blog being existing, and we start with the posts, and then we just drive traffic directly to the posts. And from there, it all kind of takes care of itself. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes it a little bit more clear. It's pretty simple. It's you set up the blog, you create the posts, you drive traffic. It's really, that's the whole thing. I kind of have, like I said, I have it outlined over here. So what are the benefits of the system here? Now, I see so many people these days online are kind of going in and just following one system to the next, and they kind of lose traction every time they do that. Now, what I love about a blog is that it's a growing asset. This means that your blog is only going to get bigger with time, and you kind of look at it like you're planting a tree. So if you plant a tree and then it doesn't do anything, and you cut it down or whatever, you move on to the next tree. You kind of screwed your initial effort. So with this system, you're building a tree, and you're going to have different branches to this tree, and those different branches could be different things that you go out there and try, but you're always contributing to making the tree bigger and adding branches to the tree. And that's the way I like to look at it. It's only going to grow more authoritative, attract more traffic and hard work over time. And this is something I actually had to learn for myself. I was doing it the wrong way in the beginning as well. So this is very different than setting up just a landing page and driving traffic. This is more long-term and will help you develop a more long-term passive income, as I was kind of saying. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Let's go ahead and dive into the system.